It's harvest time as workers begin bringing in the crop in apple country.
Growers in our area have had to deal with some rough weather this spring and early summer. News 13's Sherrill Barber joins us now live in an orchard in Henderson County.
And Sherrill, how do the apples look?
Well, this gala apple is one of the first to mature in August, and growers say they'll have plenty to sell. But some orchards suffered because of an early freeze and hail. Fruit comes pouring out of the trees at the Apple Wedge Packers orchard in Edneyville. It's the first harvest of apples in Henderson County this season, and on some farms it looks like money, thanks to a recent outbreak of sunshine.
Whenever you have a lot of rain, that hurts the sugar in the apples, and they don't taste as good, but it doesn't take a lot of this before it'll really start to turn them.
Supermarket shoppers demand perfect fruit, good size, good color, no spots, no blotches. Fresh fruit demands the highest price, but this spring and early summer weather put a dent in those apples. Some of the orchards Stephen Godfrey manages were damaged by frost and hail. The harvest will be about 80% of last year.
Our quality will really make up the difference, I think, in that when it comes to our bottom line. Because of all the rain that we had last year, we had a lot of quality issues with our fruit from diseases, and it was just an extremely difficult year for quality last year.
Just having fruit this year is a real blessing.
Apple expert Marvin Owings says a mid-April freeze and hailstorms this summer will reduce the size of the harvest this year from last year's bumper crop. He shows us an example of how hailstones can turn a high-dollar apple crop into a low-priced product.
It bruises the skin of the fruit like you see here, and it never recovers. That will only get larger as the fruit enlarges in size. So, and the only thing you can do with it is to sell it for juice.
Other varieties are still maturing on the tree. Owings shows us examples of the fresh fruit that will be available at the Apple Festival in 2 weeks.
Our Honeycrisp, our Ginger Gold, and Galas. Those are our three major varieties this time of year.
The Apple Festival will also see a brand new variety of apple this year, one that you can buy and you can plant in your own backyard. Coming up on News 13 at 6, we're going to show you a bright red example. Reporting live in Henderson County, I'm Sherrill Barber, News 13.